Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Free in Haven, set on Haven Island and supplied to us today by Dark Spider Girl. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, who will be the fastest? And moving on to our targets, and today we have 3 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We'll be bringing with us a micro remote explosive and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way down the pier and off to our right, and we are heading for the bent palm trees you can see over yonder, and underneath one of those palm trees we will find our first target, currently being tended to by a medic. So here they are now. Now unfortunately only our target, the gentleman laying on the sand, is the one we need to get, so we do need to lure the medic away, and unfortunately he is a little bit mutton. So we're just going to keep trying to shoot the yellow jet ski over here. Eventually he will hear it. Let's try and get a little bit closer. And finally he's heard that one. So at this point the medic will go over to investigate, and we can then very quickly drop the bunch of coconuts onto our target, and the medic's going to have a hard job reviving him after that one. So next up we're going to make our way over towards Jason Portman's hut, and if we are well timed enough, although I very much doubt it as we got held up trying to get the medic's attention, we could maybe get our next target who rides the jet ski. As you can see from instinct, the target was already arriving at the jet ski, so we'll let him go off and have his fun while we move on to our next target, who is currently out fishing on the far side of the map here. So we're just going to run all the way to the beach and over by Mr. Tyson Williams' villa. We're going to use one of these beach boats here for cover, and we're going to pull out our silenced pistol, and we're going to shoot our fisherman's friend here in the leg, and he will fall over and he will suffer very, very greatly from not learning to swim when he was a child. So 2 targets down, 1 more to go, and hopefully by now our jet skiing friend has returned to the Jason Portman villa, so we can make our way back underneath the restaurant and bar building. And if we use instinct, we can see that our target has just arrived back at the villa, so we do have a small window of opportunity with which to approach the jet ski, and we can then place our micro explosive on it. Our friend here has a relatively short routine. I believe he goes up to the villa, has a drink, and then comes back to the jet ski rather quickly. So once we have our explosive in place, we can make our way towards the nearest available exit, which in this instance I've picked the pier exit where we first started, mostly because it will give us an unrivaled view of our final elimination. So we're just going to head straight over to the pier, and we're going to stop just at the top here, and we're going to keep an eye out for our target, who should be returning to his jet ski at any point now. And when he does, he will get on the jet ski and go for his little ride, and at any point once he is moving, we will be able to detonate our explosive. Sometimes, as you can see, he just skims across the water. Sometimes we can send him way up into the air. Unfortunately today he done a skim, so it wasn't very cinematic. Either way, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. So once we get in our boat and head out to open water, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.